What if I told you that your next meal could decide how long you live? Not your genes, not your luck, not even your age. Doctors around the world are now saying something shocking. Some people are aging faster because of what they eat every day, and others are living longer because of just a few simple foods. These are not expensive foods, they are not rare, and they are not new, but most people ignore them. Today, you will learn about 5 foods that doctors strongly recommend for a long, healthy life. These foods help protect your heart, your brain, your joints, and even your memory. And here's the most important part: many people start eating these foods too late. So stay with me till the end, because food number 4 surprises almost everyone, and food number 5 is something doctors personally eat themselves. Before we begin, if you care about your health, your energy, and living a longer life with fewer medicines, subscribe to this channel right now. We share simple, doctor-backed health advice that truly helps, especially as we grow older. Now, let's begin. The question is, why doctors talk about food and long life? Doctors are seeing something very interesting. 2 people can be the same age. One looks tired, weak, and sick. The other looks active, sharp, and full of life. What's the difference? Most of the time, it's not money, it's not gym workouts, it's food. Food decides how much inflammation is inside your body. Food decides how fast your cells repair themselves. Food decides whether your organs age faster or slower. A doctor once said, every meal is either feeding disease or fighting it. Now let me share a short story with you. There were 2 brothers, both in their early 60s. The first brother loved fried food, white bread, sugary tea, and processed snacks. He felt tired all the time, he had joint pain, high blood pressure, and poor sleep. The second brother made small changes. He ate more natural foods, simple foods, foods doctors recommend. 5 years later, the difference was shocking. The first brother looked 10 years older than his age. The second brother was walking daily, smiling more, and taking fewer medicines. Same family, same age, different food choices. That's why today's topic is so important. Now let's talk about food number 1. Food 1. Olive oil, the liquid gold. Doctors often call olive oil liquid gold. Why? Because people who regularly use olive oil have better heart health, lower inflammation, healthier blood pressure, longer lifespan. Olive oil is full of healthy fats that protect your heart and blood vessels. Doctors say your heart loves olive oil. It helps clean bad cholesterol from your arteries. It reduces silent inflammation inside your body. And it supports brain health as well. One large study found that people who used olive oil daily had a much lower risk of heart disease and early death. But here is the key point: most people misuse olive oil the right way. Do not burn it, do not deep fry with it. Doctors recommend, use olive oil for light cooking, drizzle it on vegetables, add it to salads, use it with simple meals. Even 1 to 2 tablespoons a day can make a big difference over time. This is not about big changes, this is about small habits done daily. Now let me tell you another story. A heart doctor once shared his personal routine. He said, every morning, I add olive oil to my food. Not because it tastes good, but because I've seen what happens when people don't protect their heart. He had patients younger than him needing surgery. And patients older than him walking without pain. He believed food was a big reason. Doctors don't just recommend olive oil, many of them use it themselves. Now let's move to food number 2. Food 2. Beans and lentils, the long life food. If there is one food group linked to long life around the world, it is beans and lentils. People in the longest living regions of the world eat beans almost every day. Why do doctors love beans? Because they are full of fiber, high in plant protein, very good for digestion, great for blood sugar control. Beans help your gut. And doctors say, a healthy gut means a longer life. Fiber feeds the good bacteria in your stomach. Those bacteria help reduce inflammation, improve immunity, and even protect your brain. Beans also help you feel full for longer, which helps control weight naturally. Doctors recommends lentils, chickpeas, black beans, kidney beans. You don't need fancy recipes, simple cooking is enough. Just eating beans 3 to 4 times a week can reduce the risk of heart disease and diabetes. And here is something important: beans help slow aging from the inside. They protect your cells and help your body repair itself better. Now let's move to the next food. Food 3. Green leafy vegetables, nature's medicine. Doctors often say, if vegetables were a pill, everyone would take them. Green leafy vegetables are like natural medicine. They include spinach, kale, lettuce, mustard greens. These vegetables are packed with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. They protect your eyes, they support your bones. They improve blood flow to your brain. Doctors say people who eat green leafy vegetables regularly have better memory and slower brain aging. One study showed that older adults who ate greens daily had brains that looked years younger. That's powerful. Green vegetables also help clean your blood and support your liver. Doctors recommend, eat greens at least once a day, cook lightly or steam, avoid overcooking. Even a small bowl daily is enough. Now before we continue, let me remind you, if you want more videos like this that can truly improve your health and add years to your life, subscribe to this channel now. It helps the channel grow and helps us reach more people who need this information. Now, let's continue. At this point, we have covered 3 doctor-recommended foods. But the next 2 foods are even more surprising. One protects your brain, the other protects your heart and helps control inflammation. So far, we have talked about 3 powerful foods doctors recommend for long life: olive oil, beans and lentils, green leafy vegetables. Each one protects your body in a different way. But now we are moving into the foods that surprise most people. These are the foods that doctors say can slow aging, protect your brain, and even help you stay independent as you grow older. So stay focused. Food 4. Nuts, small food, big life benefits. When people think about food for long life, nuts are often ignored. They are small, they don't look special, and many people think they are fattening, but doctors strongly disagree. Nuts are one of the most powerful foods for long-term health. Doctors recommend nuts like almonds, walnuts, pistachios, peanuts. Nuts are rich in healthy fats, plant protein, antioxidants, minerals that protect the heart and brain. Doctors say people who eat nuts regularly have lower risk of heart disease, better brain function, less inflammation, lower chance of early death. One long-term study found that people who ate nuts several times a week lived longer than those who did not. Why does this happen? Because nuts protect your blood vessels, they help control cholesterol, reduce damage inside your cells. Walnuts are especially good for the brain. Doctors often call them brain food because their shape even looks like the brain. Nuts also help control hunger. Just a small handful can keep you full and satisfied. Doctors recommend a small handful per day, eat them raw or lightly roasted, avoid sugar-coated or heavily salted nuts. Now let me share another story with you. A woman in her late 50s visited her doctor every few months. She complained of low energy, poor focus, and rising cholesterol. Her doctor did not give her a new medicine right away. Instead, he said, change one thing. Replace your daily snack. She stopped eating packaged snacks. She started eating a small handful of nuts each day. 6 months later, her cholesterol improved. Her energy was better, she felt sharper and more active. One small habit, one simple food, big long-term results. That's how long life works. It's not one big decision, it's many small ones. Now let's move to the final and most important food. Food 5. Fatty fish, doctors' favorite for long life. If you ask doctors, which food do you personally eat for long life? Many of them will say fatty fish. Fish like salmon, sardines, mackerel, tuna. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Doctors say omega-3 is one of the most powerful nutrients for aging well. It helps to protect the heart, reduce inflammation, support brain health, improve joint movement. People who eat fish regularly have lower risk of heart attacks, lower risk of stroke, better memory as they age. Omega-3 fats protect your brain cells. They help reduce stiffness in joints. They even support mood and emotional health. Doctors recommend, eat fish 2 times a week, cook gently, not deep fried, keep it simple. Fish is especially important as we grow older because inflammation increases with age. Omega-3 helps fight that inflammation naturally. Now here is something very important. Doctors say that long life is not just about living longer. It's about living better, and fish helps you stay active, mobile, and mentally sharp. Now you might be thinking, do I need to eat all 5 foods every day? The answer is no. Doctors say long life comes from balance and consistency. Each of these foods protects a different system in your body. Olive oil protects the heart. Beans protect digestion and blood sugar. Green vegetables protect the brain and eyes. Nuts protect cells and blood vessels. Fish protects joints and memory. Together, they slow down aging from the inside. And here is the key message doctors repeat again and again: food works slowly, but powerfully. You may not feel the change in 1 week. But after months and years, the difference becomes clear. Doctors say there is one mistake many people make. They eat healthy food, but they eat too much. Long life is not just about what you eat. It is also about how much you eat. Doctors recommend, stop eating before you feel very full, eat slowly, give your body time to feel satisfied. People who eat mindfully live longer. Overeating puts stress on your organs. Eating slightly less helps your body repair itself better. Many doctors follow a simple rule: eat to feel light, not heavy. This small habit protects your heart, digestion, and energy levels. A doctor once spoke about his oldest patient. The man was over 80 years old. He walked on his own. He remembered names clearly. He smiled often. When asked about his secret, he said something simple. I ate simple food. I didn't eat too much. And I stayed consistent. He did not follow trends. He did not chase quick results. He respected his body. Doctors say this is the real secret to long life. Let me say this clearly. You do not need expensive supplements. You do not need extreme diets. You do not need to be perfect. You just need to start. Even adding one of these foods to your daily life is a step toward a longer, healthier future. And remember, your body listens to what you feed it every day. Before we end, let me remind you again. If you want more honest, doctor-backed health advice that helps you live better and longer, subscribe to this channel now. And if this video helped you, like it and share it with someone you care about. Because good health is better when shared.